Hi, I'm Chef Evan Prophet, Culinary Director of Westside Concepts. Today we're at Haymaker North Peoria, Lake Pleasant and Happy Valley, and we're going to show you our Haymaker Benedict today. So let's go ahead and start off with chicken breasts. Go ahead and get that into our flour. Then right into our buttermilk and egg. Right back to our flour. Get a real nice breading on here. And then into the deep fryer. So we're going to let that cook for a few minutes, and while we're cooking that, we'll come on down and we'll start the base to our Haymaker Benedict. Let's get some spinach down, some tomatoes, some bacon. Everybody loves bacon. And then it's not a Benedict without some nice eggs. So at Haymaker, this is Joey's creation. Started in 2013. So, and one thing that he puts a lot of focus on, this is all about family. And I'll say one of the things he did best is having his mom come into this location. She definitely put her touch on it. That's what gives it that mother's touch. So it makes it to where it's coming home, a little comfort food. So this is taking something a little traditional and definitely putting that Haymaker twist on it. So once we get that nice little flavor on here, we start building that out. Let's go ahead and see how that chicken is doing. So we got that chicken, put that right on top of that veg. Get some bacon on top of that. And how about some scrambled egg? And some cheese. So it's a little bit of everything on there, really loaded up. Definitely screams Haymaker. And it's that comfort food. Get that right on top of some fresh mashed potatoes. And then, what is a Benedict without your hollandaise? This is going to be a little twist. This is going to be your adobo. So your chipotle cream hollandaise. Let's get a little more on there. Really get that covered in that Haymaker. So then, heading down here, we're going to have our Cali omelet. So that's going to have your peppers, your bacon, your fresh avocado, along with our breakfast potatoes and our house-made biscuits. And one of my favorites, the stuffed French toast. This has a berry compote on there, powdered sugar, stuffed with that beautiful cream cheese. So definitely we'll see you at Haymaker soon. So every day, opening at 7 a.m. So we'll see you for breakfast. I'm Chef Evan Prophet, and today we're at Haymaker. So one of Westside Concepts' first restaurants, the one that Joey Lucidi started back in 2013. And today we're going to go ahead and do our lighter affair. So we're definitely known for our biscuits and gravy, our barbecue. This is some of our newer options, the lighter side of Haymaker. Let's go ahead and start off. We're going to take our salmon, get a little seasoning on there, and get that right on the grill. Get a nice little sear on there. And then our new chicken kebabs. So we're going to go ahead and take chicken breast, some zucchini, some bell peppers, some red onions, and some heirloom tomatoes. Get those right on that grill as well. And while those are grilling, we'll come on down here and we'll start sauteing up the rice pilaf for both of those dishes. So for the salmon, we're going to go ahead, get a little oil in there, and we'll start off with our roasted corn, tomatoes, and zucchini. Get a nice little light saute on those. And then for the base, we're going to do a rice pilaf for both. This rice pilaf has a great flavor, and it really makes it a little healthier affair to instead of the Haymaker way where we like to cover everything in a real beautiful gravy. This one's going to be that lighter side. So changing it up a little bit. So this location, as I said, opened in 2013, but we actually moved the location. It used to be on the other side of Lake Pleasant, Happy Valley. We moved it to this one, got a brand new build, and our original one, we ended up turning that into a Four Corners Tap House. So everybody in North Peoria already knows we got the Four Corners Tap House, and now we have a brand new, beautiful building here for Haymaker that is really, brought in that new country affair that we were striving to get at this new location. A few more tables. So just a real beautiful building. So look at that peel off coming together. We have a little bit of chicken stock in there, a little bit of butter. It creates a great glaze. So really a beautiful, beautiful flavor. And this veg, we have a seasoning here at Haymaker. We call it wing dust. We like to put this on everything is the joke that we make. The wing dust is going to be that garlic powder, the onion powder, and a couple extra little secrets that we put in there to give it a nice spice. So we cook reason for calling it wing dust, we cook our wings in that. We go ahead and do a par bake on those before going into that deep fryer. So it just makes for an excellent chicken wing. Throw it on your chicken, throw it on our veg. It's a beautiful seasoning to have in the kitchen. So now that we got that peel off getting real nice and hot, let's go ahead and throw that onto our plates. Get our base going. So we got the peel off for the salmon and that peel off for our chicken kebabs. And then we can grab that veg, start getting a nice little color on there, throw that right on top. There you go. Now, let's go ahead and make our way back on down to the other end. Let's see how that chicken and salmon is looking. All right, so we got a beautiful color on those kebabs. This is where we're going to take the salmon, throw a real nice honey glaze on here. So once again, we wanted to keep it to where it's that lighter, lighter flavors, lighter, healthier option, but it still gets a real nice kick on there. The honey we felt was the best way to do it. So while that's grilling, getting that glaze on there, let's go ahead and take our kebabs over to our pilaf. Get one on there, and our second. Isn't that looking beautiful? It's got that real nice grill marks on there, excellent flavor. Go ahead and top it off with a little balsamic glaze. That's a beautiful little touch. Like I said, just something a little different. Bring a couple little extra flavors to Haymaker instead of just coming up with that, that gravy, that biscuit and gravy that we're known for. Don't get me wrong, that's what I'm going to have every single time. But this is where we can cater a little bit to everybody. Then we're going to go ahead and top it off with some feta and some house herbs. So we have some parsley here, a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of thyme. So there you have it. We have our salmon and our chicken kebabs from the lighter side of Haymaker. And then moving down here, it's going to be, let's get back to our roots. So this is going to be our piggy platter. This is going to be our brisket, house smoked, going into Joey's ribs. So those go ahead and get a real long smoking overnight. And then topped off with some barbecue sauce. We have our calba beans, our mac and cheese, your toast, and your pickles. And then onto this one, the Diablo burger. This one was on the menu for a long time. It came off, we brought it back. So go ahead and get that pepper jack on top of that 8-ounce patty with lettuce, tomato, some habaneros, caramelized onions, and some deep fried jalapeno bottle caps. So thank you for cooking with me today at Haymaker, North Peoria. We look forward to seeing you breakfast all day, every day, and come in for dinner and get that barbecue. We'll see you soon.